Good day again. My name is Jay, and this is Landscape. I'm here again to talk to you about. Today, I'm talking to you about a mindset. Um, are we really, are we really independent like we claim to be? I'm talking to us Africans. Are we really independent like we claim to be? When are we really going to grow up, and when are we going to wise up? When are we going to start taking responsibility of our own future? When are we going to start planning ourselves to develop our nation, our continent? This is a cliche. We have all the resources. We always hear that. We have gold, we have diamonds, we have bauxite, we have oil, we have iron ore, you can name all of them. We have them. But how are these things benefiting us? They are not benefiting us very much. You know why? Because we do not have confidence in ourselves. We have not taken responsibility for our own future. We have not put in place proper planning to to ensure that our continent would grow to the level that it's supposed to grow. These are the things we've done. Why do we go to The Hague? Have you ever asked yourself a question like that? Is The Hague an international court? It's a court of the Westerner, used for the just designed for the black man to humiliate the African person, like we call ourselves the black people, which I've always told you not to. It's a court that is designed to humiliate you Africans, we Africans, humiliate our leadership. Africans, can't we solve our own problems in our own continent? We can put up the African court, wherein if our leaders go out of hand, we can control them in here. We do not need to go to the West to sort our problems. As a man, if you are growing up, you're staying in your father's house, or you live in your own house, but every time you have to come to your dad to feed you, your daughter is sick, you have to go to your dad to provide that money for you. You have to you and your wife have a problem. You have to go to your father to fix it for you. Everything your father has to fix it for you. Are you really a man? You're not a man. You are just another person who has a woman in his house and in the process have children. That is what Africans have become. We are not independent. We have not learned to be independent. What we have done is that we just moved a little bit away from our colonial master and sent them out of our country, our continent, but yet they control us, they regulate us. We grow cassava, we grow potatoes, we grow all of these things, all of our proceeds. And what they do, they put a standard on it and say, oh, these things are not valuable. And they buy it from us on a cheaper rate. And then they take it to them, process it, package it, and send it back to us. We buy it for a higher price, for a much higher price. And then we think we are independent. We are not independent. You know what? We're fools. Gayism is not in Africa. It's not an African thing. Let no one force you to take it because they're going to give you money. Africa, we are wealthy enough to take care of our own problems. That we do not need the West to support us. Do you know how many innovators have come out of Africa? But at the end of the day, they end up in the West. You know why? We do not create the platform for them. We do not support them. We do not promote them. We would have been in a place where we could produce anything and everything we want. But all of our innovators, they go to the West. That's when we think they're important. Africans, when are we going to start growing up? When are we really going to grow up? When are we really going to take responsibility for our future? When one person grows up, stands up, and says, I want to unify Africa, they kill him. And yet, still, the African leaders, they stand aside and do not say anything. You sabotage that one person. Let us be able to stand up and support ourselves. We can be Africans. Let me tell you something. The West cannot survive if we're united. They know that. The West cannot thrive if we are united. Africa will become the most powerful continent on the planet if we are able to unify ourselves, invest in ourselves, have a good sense of leadership, and promote what we are doing. We have the fertile land. We have the resources. Let us learn to produce and promote these things. And then Africa will become an independent nation and will be able to become the wealthiest continent on the planet and will be able to lead ourselves. And you greedy politicians, watch yourselves. Watch yourselves. Stop stealing the money. Utilize it. Build the roads. Build the infrastructure. Put the infrastructure. And then create the ambience. And Africa is going to be developed. Stop going to the West and everything and start begging. Stop being beggars. The West, stop. African leaders, stop being beggars. You presidents, stop being beggars. Look within your country and develop what is there. And let the Western people come and beg from us. This is landscape. We're just there to change the environment and set our minds straight so that we can see where we can head for. My name is Jay. Once again, thank you for listening.